My name is Hector Gonzalez, member of the Lincoln Park Conservation Committee. I'm a community activist, event organizer, and I organize many of the events here at Lincoln Park. So the Lincoln Park Conservation Committee began as just a fun group, artists, citizens, volunteers, working on promoting events and bringing tradition and culture to the park, but has since become more of a political group working to reopen the center, but at the same time continuing with beautification of the park and promoting the park and bringing a little pride to the people of El Paso. Prior to 2006, we became aware of Chicano Park in San Diego, California. We began to participate in California, and we brought back some of the ideas and began the first Lincoln Park Day event in 2005 here at Lincoln Park. The Lincoln Park Day events began in 2005. In 2006, when the floods came, and a little bit right afterwards, when the fight to save the Lincoln Center began, it was felt that we needed an organization to structure the fight to save the center, and that's where the Lincoln Park Conservation Committee began, as a more political group working with city councilmen, the mayor, TxDOT. After the floods of 2006, about 2007, the center was suddenly closed. We were told that it would be reopened, that it was just a temporary closing for some cleanup, some construction work. In 2008, we contacted the city to inquire as to when it would be reopened. At that point, we were told that there was no plan to reopen it, that it was closed. The city surprised the community. Nothing was told to anybody. It was all done in secret. We came across the information, and from that point forward, we've been working to reopen the center. Throughout the years, we have hired structural engineers, electrical engineers. They've gone through the building. There is no mold of any problems. There is very little asbestos, normal for a 100-year-old building. So all the things that the city and TxDOT have placed in front of us as obstacles, we have proven to be wrong, and we continue to fight. And to this point, things have become more positive with TxDOT. The city of El Paso has backed away completely from the project and is not responsive to us in any way anymore. So we are working with TxDOT, who is the legal owner of the property and the building. The community turnout for the Lincoln Park Day has grown 10 times over since the beginning. In 2005, we had about 50 lowriders and about a few vendors, and the crowd was about 200 people, 250 people. At this last year's event, we had over 300 vehicles, 30 vendors, and we estimate the crowd was between 5,000 and 6,000 people. A lot of the lowrider culture has to do with custom vehicles and a lot of art and a lot of individual vision. Every man builds his car the way he wants it. And it's the same thing with an artist, the mural artist, that paint the pillars. Each piece is individual, so that connects it right there. The lowriders are a large part of Lincoln Park, the Chicano Park here in El Paso. They support our events, and they budget probably 80% of all our events and all our funds that we use to improve the park come from the car shows. So the lowrider community is very important to us. We have lowriders coming in from all over the Southwest. We've had clubs from Las Vegas, San Diego, Oklahoma City, Albuquerque, Odessa. They come in from all over, Texas. We have cars from Mexico, from Juarez. And so we have a big response from the lowrider community. Lowrider Magazine, a national magazine known throughout the Southwest, actually contacted us and wanted to participate in our event. They brought down the big lowrider truck, some displays, some exhibits, and participated in this year's event. So we're going to get some national exposure, a little coverage from that. So that's going to be a great improvement to our event and to the park. In the future, we would like for the park to be improved upon with more murals, more art, and more community events. Of course, the Lincoln Center would provide the anchor in the park to host all these events and to give an outlet to the youth, to the elderly, to the Mexican-American Chicano community, to show a little pride in our culture, in our traditions, and to continue promoting who we are as a people.